Thomas Rhett, die a happy man.
New Country, Wolf, Brian working the overnight. If you want to keep up with the Wolf throughout the day, we're on Twitter at Wolf1051. And my personal Twitter handle, if you want to chat with me throughout the day, it's at OzWexman, OZWXMAN, Oswego Weatherman for short. The link to that, by the way, is in my bio on our website, wolf1051.com. Click Brian working third shift.
Girl, I've been thinking.
We went Randy Hauser.
New Country, Wolf, it's Brian, and I think there's a telemarketer on the phone from a newspaper. Hello?
Hello, hey, sir, how are you doing?
Good.
Great. So we're calling you today. I'm with the... Have you had a chance to read it recently?
Yeah?
Yeah? Okay, great. And what do you like most about that paper?
The comics.
Comics? Oh, okay. You got over $200 in money-saving coupons every week?
Can I get extra comics?
Yeah, if you request it. I mean, I don't know how I can specifically put extra comics in it, but I mean, I can get you like a couple of papers, man. You'll double up on your comics.
Well, like, I want to get more comics because the comic section's like my favorite part, and there's just not enough.
Oh, okay, great.
Well, hey, man, I appreciate you calling about the paper, and give me a call back tomorrow. We'll talk more, all right?
All right, man.
All right, later. Bye. Anyway, Lee Bryce coming up next. New Country, The Wolf.
Young and crazy, Frankie Ballard.
Number one for New Country, The Wolf. I'm Brian overnight, and if you haven't heard that new Florida Georgia Line song yet, Confession, I have it for you coming up in 3 minutes. That's my confession for you. Right now, Dan and Shay, Nothing Like You, right here on The Wolf.
Cam, Burning House.
I gotta be honest with you, I was driving home from the station yesterday, and as I was pulling in my driveway, this song came on The Wolf, and I sat there in my driveway with it cranked before going inside.
I knew I'd see you around.
New Country, Wolf, it's Brian overnight, Wednesday night fun, thanks for having us on. From one love song by Carrie Underwood to another love song, I guess you can call it that, by Jason Aldean, When She Says Baby. New Country, The Wolf.
Parmalee, already calling you mine.
Wolf on a 5.1, 96.7, number one for New Country in the Cuse. Brian working third shift. And where did 2015 go? It's coming to an end in just a few weeks. And Time magazine has released its Person of the Year for 2015. Turns out it's German Chancellor Angela Merkel. And the magazine bestowed the title on the 61-year-old world leader for asking more of her country than most politicians would dare, for standing firm against tyranny, as well as expedience, and for providing steadfast moral leadership in a world where it is in short supply. So congratulations, 2015 Time Magazine Person of the Year, German Chancellor Angela Merkel. 1,000 Horses, Kenny Chesney, Blake Shelton, all up next, right here on The Wolf. New Country, Wolf, Brian overnight. The Orange got back on track Tuesday night at the Carrier Dome. They beat the Colgate Raiders 78-51. Wasn't even really a close game, but a big victory for the Orange that improves their record to 7-2. This weekend they travel down to New York City. They're playing St. John's in Madison Square Garden Sunday afternoon at noon. Game is on Fox Sports 1. St. John's record 5-3. The Orange, as I said, 7-2. So it should be a good matchup. Blake Shelton, Gunna, New Country, The Wolf.
I'm gonna take you for...
Tim McGraw, Top of the World.
New Country, Wolf, it's Brian overnight, and if you don't have plans for New Year's Eve yet, well, what are you waiting for? We had the Wolf Howlin' New Year's Eve Bash for you, hosted by Skip Clark, Holiday and Electronics Parkway. It's only $335 per couple, and that's a really good deal because you get overnight accommodations, open bar, dinner buffet, brunch in the morning. Check it out, wolf1051.com for reservations. Keith Urban on The Wolf.
There'll be days.
Jason Aldean, gonna know we were here.
New Country, Wolf, it's Brian. As 2015 comes to a close, Facebook has revealed its most talked about topics of the year, and I'll tell you what those topics are in 11 minutes. Right now, Hunter Hayes, Wanted, New Country, The Wolf.
Brothers Osborne, stay a little longer.
Number one for New Country, Wolf on a 5.1, 96.7, 98.3 in downtown Syracuse. Brian working overnight, and with 2015 quickly coming to a close, just about 3 weeks away now. Wow, where'd the year go? Facebook has released its most talked about topics of 2015, and here's the list from 5 to 1. Number 5, the Greek debt crisis. Number 4, the Nepal earthquakes. Number 3, the Syrian civil war and refugee crisis. Number 2 happened just recently, the November 13th attacks in Paris. And number 1, not surprising with it coming up just under a year now, the U.S. presidential election. Blake Shelton, Chase Rice, Thomas Rhett all coming up. New Country, The Wolf.
Gonna wanna tonight, Chase Rice.
New Country, Wolf, Kegs Christmas with Old Dominion coming up on the 19th. Tickets $15, kegscanalside.net. Brand new song from Old Dominion, Snap Back, coming up after Thomas Rhett, 3.5 minutes away.
Baby, last...
Dan and Shay, Nothing Like You.
New Country, Wolf on a 5.1, 96.7. Brian working the third shift. If you're studying for final exams tonight, this is a good song for you to crank up, get you motivated for studying. Best of luck to you on finals, by the way. Luke Bryan, Home Alone Tonight. New Country, The Wolf.
Cam, Burning House.
New Country, Wolf, Brian working the overnight. Kenny Chesney coming to Central New York with special guest Old Dominion Friday, June 10th. CMAC in Canandaigua. Tickets are on sale through Ticketmaster. Wild Child on the Wolf.
Kelsey Ballerini, Dibs.
New Country, Wolf on a 5.1, 96.7. It's Brian overnight. Thanks for having us on while you work the third shift along with me. iTunes has released its top albums sold in 2015. And topping the list, no surprise, Adele's brand new album, 25. But some country albums did make the list. iTunes' top sold albums in 2015. Number 15, Sam Hunt's Montevallo. And right below it at number 16, Luke Bryan's album, Kill the Lights. Both great albums. I've heard them both from start to finish. Definitely check those out. I can't stop listening to them, as a matter of fact. Tyler Farr, Darius Rucker, Carrie Underwood coming up. New Country, The Wolf. Wolf on a 5.1, 96.7. We are number one for New Country, and we're going to show you. We have brand new country from Frankie Ballard coming up in about 3 minutes. It's called It All Started With the Beer. I love that song. And right now, Carrie Underwood's new song, Heartbeat, New Country, The Wolf. New Country, Wolf, it's Brian overnight. Guess what? The wolf now being represented at the Syracuse Zoo. The zoo has added a male American bison and, listen to this, a female red wolf to its collection. The bison's name is Harley. He's 2 years old. And the wolf's name is Cheyenne. She's 19 months old, and she'll be paired with a male wolf named Wyatt. Brad Paisley, Country Nation, New Country, The Wolf.
Tim McGraw, Top of the World.
New Country, Wolf, it's Brian. Good morning. Can you believe we have not gotten an inch of snow yet here in Syracuse? Here we are 2 weeks away from Christmas and only 0.8 of an inch so far. Really incredible. 50s next couple of days, 60s by the weekend. Wow. Florida-Georgia line, dirt. New Country, The Wolf.
Low Cash, I love this life.
Number one for New Country, Wolf on a 5.1, 96.7. It's Brian. We've made it to Thursday, the day that gets in the way of Friday. The weekend's so close, though, I can smell it. We'll get there together, don't worry. Well, Skip Clark yesterday was talking about how he already has his seats for the upcoming season of the Syracuse Chiefs. Still about 5 months away from baseball, but the Yankees are making moves. They've acquired Cubs infielder Starlin Castro in a trade. So the Yankees acquired Cubs' second baseman, shortstop Starlin Castro, according to their website. And in return, they sent the Cubs infielder Brendan Ryan and pitcher Adam Warren. So there you go, about 5 months till the Yankee season starts, and they have a new second baseman or shortstop, Starlin Castro. Kenny Chesney, Tim McGraw, Jason Aldean, all up next, right here on The Wolf.
Diamond Rings and Old Bar Stools, Tim McGraw and Catherine Dunn.
New Country, The Wolf is teaming up with the Salvation Army to make the holidays brighter for local families. We're going to be doing Tickets for Teens on the 23rd at the On Center. More info on our website. Click Tickets for Teens. You can make a donation there, too, to help out.
Thomas Rat, Die a Happy Man.
New Country, Wolf on a 5.1, 96.7. It's Brian heading out the door. Big D and Bubba coming up next. Make sure you stick around for them. They'll get you to work laughing. I assure you of that. They always do. Then, of course, the Workday Pit Stop with Taylor Smith starts at 10. Skip Clark gets you home starting at 3. I'll talk to you again at midnight. It's Dirk Bentley, New Country, The Wolf.
Lay your pretty head down on my shoulder.